happy with the blade shape I've got. It'll need a little bit of refinement, but we'll do some of that on the grinder. So you can see it's very, very thin. Right now, about at the heel, I am at 0.15, which is right about 3 millimeters. Right here, I am 0.1, which is about 2.5 millimeters. I'm not seeing the tapering from here to here that I want. It's about the same right here, right here, and right here. So I'm going to take this tip and I'm going to put it back in the fire and forge it down some. Now that I'm very close to my finished dimension, I'm going to turn the forge way down to 1400-1500, so that I'm really refining my tempering and normalizing process right now. Alright, I think that's looking better. I've got 0.125 right there, 0.105, 0.085, about a 1/16 of an inch. So, getting a lot of nice taper in there now. That's as far as I'm going to go with that just right now. I need to clean this area up on the grinder, clean up my bolster stock, set it on there and weld it, and then go back here and finish up this area. So what we're going to do now, we've got our bolster stock right here. This is going to become our bolsters. It is currently right at 3/4 of an inch, see, or 2 centimeters, and 15 millimeters tall, or about half an inch, maybe 5/8. So what I need to do is clean up this face here where I'm going to weld it to the knife and make sure that it's pretty much parallel. I can parallel it afterwards on the knife. It's just more annoying. It's a lot easier to do right here, so we're going to do that. Get my lung protection in place. What I have now is one good flat surface. I really wish I had a surface grinder, but I don't. I have a flat surface. This is set at 90 degrees exactly. So I'm going to take that flat surface here and give me a good 90. And then I'll take that and go 90 there, and then I'll just have to check it with my calipers and make sure that it's good and parallel. Apparently I have a really good eye. I am no more than a couple thousandths out from parallel on the whole thing. So that's pretty good right there. What I'm going to do now is take the blade, make sure it's, I'm going to put the bolster right here on the blade, just behind that edge. So what I need to do is clean up this area of forge scale, both sides, so that I can stick that on there. Now if you look real close at my tapers, I've left a little extra meat right there just for this process. we've got here is just a little filing guide, filing jig, and we're going to set that basically square to the blade. Your eye doesn't actually like square lines. It looks odd. So I'm going to take that and just a little bit off a square, a couple degrees. Just makes it a more organic look. It really works, I promise. Alright, so you see I've got those snug up to the file guide and clamped down real good. What I do now, and it's important that the wrought iron be thicker than the file guide. Uh-oh. Now I remove the file guide. If anything here moves in the next couple seconds, I have to start over. That's no fun. Now, I'm going to tackle these to the blade itself. Just hold it in place until the first one. Alright. So those are nice and firmly in place. You can see that they're lined up, which is important, or my life sucks in a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and throw this in the forge, get it up to heat, flux it, weld it, and get finished up here. As soon as we've got some heat, we want to go ahead and start fluxing. This is my final phase hammer. Just for those very polished. So hopefully it's alright, so they're nice. This will take a I think that's a really nice shape. So we're going to start with the I gotta be really careful. Very lightly, just lots of small taps. We're just trying to really clean up that face here super soon. So I'm going to force my good right out. There's a couple of reminders. I'm going to go way more than mine. That is a much more efficient way to do the hair. It also reduces the better force surface. That's the other from your show. It's been very useful over the years. Nice and straight. Straight is straight right. There's no how straight you can do later. So the straighter you can be right now, the better off I'll be later. I'll show you how to get truly straight here. Yeah, just like these. Pretty well. We're moving this. We're going to ourselves. Here's like another. Alright. So 0.1. We're at a big finish right there. I'm at 0.1. 1.08. What I'm going to do is take this blade and clamp it in that vise real tight. Sight down a little bit. Tweak anything that needs tweaking. And that is nice and straight right now. And we're going to do the same thing. Do the same thing on the edge bevel side. And we'll be pretty well good. Our blade is forged, and I'm going to let it cool down some. I'm going to do some very rough grinding, not very finished at all. Just kind of, I gotta knock the bolsters down so they're flush, and just get some really ugly stuff cleaned up. But that's pretty much our blade. You can see here, from about here out, where I had to go back and thin the blade a little bit more, that's got us a little hump there, and it's kind of thrown my edge out of profile. So we'll go back and clean that up some. But that's not bad.